These are three main traits I can say that can bring people to criminals. Like in Haiti, economic hardship and limited access to resources can push individuals toward legal activities, and I can say additionally they that expose them to violence or weak law enforcement contribute to criminal behavior. And then I can say in summary, uh, people can become criminal because of poverty, lack of education, and employment. That's it.
Yes, so thank you and thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Wiki, Mr. Ricardo from
Yeah,
Haiti. We're actually happy to have you. You did a really good job. We really appreciate it. We really congratulate you because you get opportunity to share your opinion about this beautiful topic that you're discussing
yeah.
tonight. Okay, so thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Okay, good. So now we're gonna keep on with other people. So don't forget, my name is Mr. Michael, Teacher Michael. I am the owner and one of the teachers of Comrade Language Courses, and I'm like hosting that beautiful event tonight. And the purpose of the club is to practice English. We're also happy to have you guys from different part of the world connecting on Zoom. You get opportunity like to share your thoughts, to share your opinion as well. So for some reason, we are kind of live on YouTube at the same time. If for some reason some of you guys you cannot keep on, I'm gonna share the link, the YouTube link, in order like to keep on watching it in case. So now we're gonna keep on with another brother. It's going to be you, Mr. Austin, our dear brother. You get the microphone, just open it and try to share your idea, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, and for giving this opportunity, to share my thought about this kind of question. Could you hear me well?
Really well, dear brother. We hear you.
Okay, Teacher Michael. And my name is John Delke Austin. I'm connecting Dominican Republic. I'm one of the Akama language courses, and I'm overjoyed to be there tonight to participate on this kind of event. It's really interesting. And I think when you're here for a good reason and come out with choices to participate. About the first question, why do you think people become criminals? I think when you talk about criminal, you refer to criminology. And unfortunately, I wanna specialize with the branch of the law. I couldn't have opportunity. And tonight, when Teacher Michael sent this topic, uh, I said I wanna share my thought about it. And not some people, those previous comments, they mentioned poverty, and not only poverty, for me, and as a Haitian people, um, if we, for example, we try to 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 add up the thing about Haiti, when you are a member of a gangster, it's easier, the easier thing to become a criminal, because they will send you, some operation, to kill people, to get money, to bring money. And if you don't bring money, they could kill you. And after that, um, politic, when the people, need power. When they need power, they they can kill people, become a criminal. Um, for example, if we talk about a dictator, they try to maintain, they try to keep the on power. They they could do anything, to keep their power, because they want you want to lose it. It can afford it to keep a lot of people. If you, for example, about the ex when the elderly government we have in Haiti, we have Duvalier. This kind of man kill a lot of people, you know. The people, not the brainless people, the people were useful in our society, you know. They trying to keep, they trying to kill them. They trying to push them to travel, you know. And after that, um, other reason, any people, anybody can become criminal. For example, uh, if you love some movement and they try to tweet on you and you you get the proof they tweet on you, there's a reason you can kill it. You can kill it because you can control your own emotion. And I want to be sure, Teacher Michael, there's a lot of reason. I do appreciate each comment. You know, um, that's my point of view, Teacher Michael. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, and thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Austin, for sharing your thoughts about this beautiful topic that we are discussing. So thank you, and thank you very much, my dear brother, Mr. Austin. Okay, so now we're gonna keep on with a different person. It's going to be you, Mr. Vieira. Mr. Vieira Crissois, you get the microphone, brother. Open it and try to say something, please, really quick.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, good evening. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine. Hello, everybody. My name is Beatrice. I'm Haitian. I'm from Haiti. That's my first time I participate at this very beautiful group about English, and now I'm living in Dominican Republic. So tonight, I want to give you my opinion about how the people become criminal. Um, First of all, according to Lombroso, it said that there are two types of the criminals: criminals, born criminals, and situational criminals. The born criminals does not need motive to kill someone, but it is in nature to kill. However, the situational criminal is someone who is in the situation of death or living, and he has forced himself to kill someone in order to live. But to go further, today the situation is different from what we imagine over time. The data changes systematically. If I take the situation in Haiti, we understand that the people have become criminals, political leaders who want to keep their power, put the young people in the situation to become criminals. You know, sometimes you can live in the highway, the way you live, the way the person imagine you live, and the situation you eat, the situation you go down the street, but you study, but you cannot find it some job to earn your life. This person become criminal because he want to have more money in his life to take care her family, and this person become criminal. It take the gang and work for a political. That's why they become criminal. And I don't want to say all the time, but because I know that many people want to say something about how to become criminal, but I leave this place for all person who want to say someone. And I'm say thank you for Overson, thank you for teacher, but I forget the name of this person, but thank you for this special course.
Congratulations, our dear brother. We're extremely happy to have you. Even though we are in different part of the world, but with Zoom we can do it. We are so happy to have you. And it's not only today. We're gonna get it every Sunday at the same time. Do you understand?
Okay.
Especially during this month and the coming one as well, especially June.
Thank you.
Good. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. So, okay, good. So don't forget, people, the topic it's about crimes, and the purpose of the club is to practice English and also to entertain yourself as well. So now we're gonna keep on with a different person. A different person. It's going to be you, Mr. Yeah, it's you, Mr. James. Mr. James, our dear brother. You get the microphone, please. Just open it and try to spread your words, please, Mr. James. Okay, so okay, good. Let's go with you, please, Mr. James.
And thank you. Good afternoon. Do
Yeah.
listen to me?
Yes, sir. Really well.
Okay, thank you. And my name is Mr. James. As you said, this is for my first time, and it's a great pleasure for me to be there tonight to take part at this interesting activity about practices in English. And about the topic, and with about the topic, why people become criminals, and I want to talk about Mr. Cesare Lombroso, and according to Cesare Lombroso, who is a physician and anthropologist, he is considered as the father of criminology. And he said that we have different type of criminal, and the born criminal, and the criminal of passion, and also the occasional criminal, and so on. And about the born criminal, he said that there is so much characteristic to identify a criminal, as and those characteristics are physical, and about these eyes, mouth, and so on. And he talked also about the criminal, the passional criminal, the criminal of passion. He said that he acts on impulse and he's driven by passions. And about the criminal, the occasional criminal, he said that he commits crimes that may be involuntary or motivated by need, or to defense the depend on the situations. And that's all for tonight. Thank you, and I hope that I will always participate in this activity. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, brother. But I have a question for you. Where are you listening from, brother? Hey, Mr. James, you can open the microphone. Where are you listening from, please?
And I'm Asian, but I live in Canada.
In
I
Canada.
study.
Okay.
Yes, I'm student in public administration at INAP.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. We're so happy to hear that. And a big shout out to all of you guys who are listening from Canada. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. I was invited by Fabiola, Mrs. Fabiola. I don't know if you
Oh,
know Mrs.
yeah,
Fabiola.
I know, I know.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you.
brother. Interesting.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good. Yeah. So now we're gonna go with our different person. It's going to be the last person in that question, guys. And after you, the other folks, you're gonna get opportunity to share your thoughts about the question number 2 and the others. So now it's going to be you, Mr. Silver, our dear brother. We're extremely happy to have you. Be patient to get the mic. Just open it now and try to talk, please, brother. I said, Mr. Silver, you get the microphone, please.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Hello?
You can talk. We hear you.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm Sylvain Pelito. I'm a student at the Caribbean. That is to say, I'm a beginner. I'm learning English at the Caribbean. So, my point of view on the subject, why do you think people become commoners? Uh, the, the subject are, are as many sense, you know. So someone can come on for the
hard situation, for example, for the hard life, for food, money, and then another thing, another thing, someone can come in for the love. For example, you have someone in your life, but uh, right at the moment she's break, broke your heart. This is a situation who's who's make you become a criminal because you overthinking by her or by him. So when you fall in love with someone, this is a official thing. Imagine well you have someone right now. She's it shows to broke down your heart. This is a bad thing. Which can you become a criminal? And in that case, in my country. So by the way, I live in Haiti. So that situation in Haiti, many people become a criminal because the how can I say because the hard life. So when you get up this morning, you don't have the food for feed. I think it can you become a criminal. So due to me, the criminal have many things. So you can criminal by love, you can criminal by the hard life. So that's my take. That's my take on the subject. So I think that's my take. I'm perfectly satisfied. So thank you for the occasion, the opportunity. So I'm proud to be here. I I I I I present my congratulations to you, teacher. Good job. This is a good job. Thank you very much. I love everybody.
Yes, thank you, and congratulations as well, our dear brother, Mr. Sauve. Okay, so the topic that we are discussing tonight, guys, it's about crimes. We have 7 questions. We already covered the question number one. The question number one said, why do you think people become criminals? So now, let's go, please. We're going to go with the question number two. It's a kind of deep. For that reason, I encourage all of you guys who are really advanced people, raise your hand because you're gonna get opportunity to share your thoughts about that beautiful question. The question number two says, do you think security cameras really help in preventing and reducing crimes in our society? Explain. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna go with you, please, especially you, Mr. Jason. You get the microphone, brother. Open it and try to talk, please, Mr. Jason.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, brother.
All right, I'm very happy to be here, and thank you, Teacher Michael, the fact that you invite me in this wonderful club. Appreciate that. It's an honor and a privilege. Appreciate that so much. Yeah, you already know. The question is, could camera could prevent us from being what? I forgot the question.
Yeah, the question said, do you think security cameras really help in preventing and also reducing crimes in our society? What's your opinion about that?
Okay, my opinion on that is, cameras can't prevent people from breaking your house. Like camera is a help. Like if you would like to know what's going on in your premises, you could have a better idea, not a better idea, like a better control to your premises. You understand? For those who don't know, this word premises, like it's your environment, like in your area. Yeah. What I mean to say is we since the beginning of the world, there used to be a lot of things to prevent people from getting to their house, like some big walls, big how can I say this? Like security guard from the beginning to of the world. We don't we didn't have those kind of things, but today the world become another different world where everybody has cameras all over the house. But this is not sufficient. This is not good enough. This is not like sufficient enough to for other people not to get into your house. I think it's a good thing when you have cameras all over your house, but as a matter of fact, it is not this is not gonna prevent other people from getting to your house. Do you understand? So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But people are savage nowadays, really, really angry. No matter what, whether you are being recorded on camera or not, they will get into your house, whether you like it or not. You understand? Some people just like um, get into the get into other people's house for something particular. What they need is to get what they want. When they are really angry, like hungry, when they need money, nothing can prevent them from getting to your house, whether you have camera or not. You understand? This is my opinion. This is my opinion. You know,
Yes, yes, thank you. And thank you a million, our dear brother. You really did really good job. I really appreciate that and really congratulate you, not only for your comment, but also for your English as well. So thank you and thank you a million, my dear brother, Mr.
no
Jason.
problem, Mr. Michael. Appreciate that, and appreciate the fact that you sent me this invitation. That wasn't expected, and keep sending them,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm
Yeah,
an English teacher too. I have
yeah,
to
really
tell you.
okay, I'm sorry. Uh-huh.
I forgot to let you know that, guys. I'm in Dominican Republic currently, living in Dominican Republic. I don't find the opportunity to fulfill my English, like to continue teaching. But anyway, um, I'm satisfied. I'm currently working at other places, but if I could find a place to keep working my English, like to keep teaching, this would be very awesome because I take pleasure in that sharing my knowledge to other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So
really appreciate that. So the forget like birds of a flock. I'm sorry, like that they're kind of flocking together. We are the same birds. Do you understand? We are kind of flocking together. I think we have to talk more in private. Do you understand? Because maybe we have things that we can do together. So thank you, brother, and
for
we really
sure, for
congratulate you.
sure, for sure, no problem.
Yeah, and we appreciate it as well. Okay, good. So now we're gonna keep on
Mr.
with
Michael.
yeah, oh yeah, with all. So now we're gonna keep on with other people. So now it's going to be you, Mr. Ivna. Mr. Ivna, we're extremely happy to have you, brother. Just open the mic and try to share your opinion, please.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, my name is Ibn Shal. I live in Dominican Republic. It's a pleasure for me to participate with you tonight. At the first time I participate with you, I greet you for this opportunity. According to me, I think that camera is an important thing to reduce criminality everywhere in the world. If we use that in Haiti, there is going to be important to reduce the criminality in Haiti. I can tell you that we are going to cancel the criminality or eliminate criminality in Haiti. But when someone wants to come in my house, he sees that I have the camera, is going to be afraid to come in my house. That's my own opinion.
Congratulations, dear brother, and we really appreciate that
Thank
because
you.
you're so short and so clear as well. Thank you.
Yes,
And
I have to be clear and short in order to give more time for someone else to participate.
congratulations, you did really good job. Thank you, brother.
Thank
Good.
you.
So now, you, the other folks, if you want to participate, don't forget that the rule is just to raise your hand because if you do that, I'm gonna give you the mic and you're gonna get opportunity to share opinion. So guys, I encourage you try to be short, especially guys, try to be short less than 2 minutes. That will be really sweet because more people will get opportunity to share their opinions. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving on. It's going to be you, Mr. Ginaldo, our dear brother. You get the microphone, open it, and try to say something about that question. You, Mr. Ginaldo.
Yeah, thank you, my dear teacher, to give me a second chance in order to share my idea about the second question that we have. So I'm gonna go straight. So as we all already know, guys, our camera is a device that can detect movement and to record videos. So in order to get something like a witness, if something happened to your house or in some at some area, and I think having a security camera, it's having his pros and cons. I think it's a sign of security. When the camera is there, it's a sign of security. So since the question is kind of specific, because the question have in our society, I think in our society that will be really helpful because we in Haiti we don't really open minded in that kind of when it comes to technology, because we are a country that we don't really have an educational technology. So I think it's gonna be helpful if we have camera in Haiti, because most people in Haiti doesn't really know, doesn't really have lots of knowledge about um, using a camera or the in a way of security. But when it comes to, if we look at the situation right now, it's gonna be a bit difficult to tell that that it's gonna be useful when it comes to gang member. But when it comes to like regular person that like can steal something, I think it's gonna be really helpful. But in general, I think using a security camera not gonna be prevent people to steal things from your house, but it can reduce it. It can reduce because lots of people doesn't have the same like boldness to do stuff. I think this might be really helpful. So I'm not gonna go so long. So yeah, this is my point about this subject. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Congratulations, our dear brother, Mr. Ginaldo from another mother. You've been doing really good job. I really appreciate that because the club is to practice English. I know some other folks they are kind of like I can say afraid of raising their hands, but if you can do that and you did, I really congratulate you and thank you as well, my dear brother. Okay, so now we're gonna go with a different person. It's going to be Miss Fabiola. I don't see your hand. I'm so sorry. Yes, Miss Fabiola, we're gonna go with you. You get the microphone, just open it and try to talk, please, Miss Fabiola.
Good evening, guys. It's always a pleasure for me to be there. So it's been a while, so I'm back. So the question says if I think security cameras really help in preventing and reducing crimes in our society. So to be short, I would say yes. Yes, just because let's go to the basic things. When someone going to do something wrong, so they are always have a fear, to being caught or punished. So if someone notice, you have a camera on your house, so it will be like more, let's say, not going to do something wrong, even though they are always planning, what they have to do, like when we was like as a kid, when we have thief going to enter in our house, so they always, you know, uh make sure so nobody going to cut them. So the camera replace those things because people always thinking, they going to see me even though I am going to do the thing, at night, so they can see who I am. So they more, be careful about doing things like that, make a crime. So I think not even, delete everything because we have the laws to because the laws explain what we have to do and what we have, the wrong thing. So even though we will find people making those things wrong, so the camera is just like a little bit, to control those things. So if we have, we don't have to be there in our house, be around, to see the thing. So, when people going to do it, but the camera replace and those people like a criminal, they are more uh, have a control. They have to do those things they will do. So this is the reason they are more be careful, don't do thing, like a fool. So they just planning everything and take time to do it. So if today you don't have camera in your house, you just think about it because it will be more difficult, to someone go into your house to do something. So when you have a camera, they are just talking about those things. The first thing is just going to eliminate the camera because they don't want to be caught. So I think 100% the camera can be reducing, the crimes about in our society. So thank you.
Yes, congratulations, beautiful lady. You did a wonderful job. I really appreciate that because in general, women, they are kind of afraid of doing things, especially learning that beautiful language, which is English. And you grow, you progress a lot. I really appreciate it. And I really big respect to you and the other ladies as well, especially from Dominican Republic, from Haiti, and from other part of the world as well. Thank you, Miss Fabiola. Okay, so now we're gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on with other people. It's going to be Mr. We are trying to get Mr. Yes, Mr. Jean-Claude, please, our dear brother from Haiti. You get the microphone, just open it, and we're gonna go with you, please, Mr. Jean-Claude.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
My
evening,
name
sir.
is Jean-Claude. I'm Asian. It's a pleasure for me to be with you in this club this night. Thank you, teacher Michael. You give me the possibility, the opportunity to participate uh, for to talk about this beautiful subject. Security.
Okay, so we don't hear you, Mr. Jacques. We don't know. Maybe it's connection problem. We can just imagine. So, but we're gonna go with a different person. With a different person, it's going to be Mr. McKinley, our dear brother, Mr. McKinley. You get the microphone, just open it and try to talk, please. I said, Mr. McKinley, it seems you have some problem. We can understand. You're not ready. We're gonna go with a different person. Mr. Akin, please, you get the microphone, little brother. Try to talk, please.
Yeah, so good evening, everyone. So my name is Hakim, for the person who don't know me. And I'm really, really happy, to talking about this subject, this important subject. So do you think security cameras will help to provide or reducing crimes in our society? So security camera do help to prevent and reducing crimes in society. That's true. Because when people know they are being watched, they are face like it. to commit crimes. These are especially true for opportunistic crimes like theft or vandalism. And crimes often avoid areas with visible surveillance because the risk of being caught increases. And when they invite collections, camera proof video evidence that can help, to allow informants to solve crimes. This includes identity, suspects, confirms event, or disproving false claims. And the events is often used in court to support investigations and precus to precus percussions, and that improved response time to in monitored system. Uh, Suspicions behavior can be subtle in real times or awaiting faster police response that may help stop crimes when they are happening or land to kicker arrest and public safety and confidence too. So camera in public space like parks, trade, and transportations can make people feel safer through a cooking community and activity and reduce fear of crimes. So they have a limitation too. So privacy connects some argue that too much surveillance invades people privacy. Displacement crime may sample move to area without camera and maintenance, proper maintenance of fake camera and and ineffective. So fake camera too can reduce fake crimes because in the the mind of you know the person they are a real camera, they don't going to take their first cameras, so they are reduce crimes too. So this is my opinion about this important subject, and thank you to Michael, for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you as well, dear brother, little one, Mr. Hakim. You did a really good job. I really appreciate it. So now we're gonna go with a different person, Mr. Wiki. Mr. Ricardo, please, brother, you get the microphone and try to share your thoughts about that question, please. Really quick, brother.
All right. So thank you once again, teacher, for this opportunity. And then what can I say about this question? I can say first, a security camera is like uh a device used to monitor and record activities in a specific area to help prevent or to detect crimes like crimes, theft, or suspicious behavior. And then it is often part of a security system and can be installed in homes, business, or public places. In that case, I can say yes to that question. Then security cameras can deter criminal activities by increasing the risk of being caught. They provide valuable evidence for investigations and can be enhanced public safety. In our case in Haiti, installing cameras in high crime areas could help monitor and reduce offenses. However, it is important to balance surveillance with privacy rights. I can say that's my print for the numbers. Second.
Yes, thank you. And thank you a million, Mr. Wiki. You did a really good job. And
Yeah,
yeah, you were so short as well. I really thank you and I really appreciate it. So let's
you're
go
welcome.
with you, please. Mr. John. Mr. John, you get the mic. Try to be short, please, because we have other people to give the mic as well. Let's go really quick, my dear brother, Mr. Austin.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for the second opportunity. And certainly, I want to be short. When, for example, we have some apartment, some building, it's necessary or significant to install some security camera. Because when where they are camera, they are light, and people avoid to monitor it, because there's some camera. You talk, they record you. Not only the image, the picture. You talk, they record your voice, and after that, they will they will afford people find some information about some robbers, you know. After that, the burglary and thief, they will afford to be there and to be in a place where there is security camera. It's really interesting because when somewhere has camera, it's better. It's better. Not 100%. Not 100%. Because they in United States and some other part of the world, they are camera, and at 100% they can stop some crimes. Always, it's better, to install some system camera. That's my opinion, Mr. Michael. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, and thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Austin. We were extremely happy to have you with your beautiful comment. We really thank you, and we thank all of you guys who had opportunity to comment in that question. We cannot take all of you guys in that question because we have 7 questions. We already spent 1 hour, and we have some other 5 other questions. So I encourage you to keep raising your hand, and you're gonna get opportunity to share your opinions. And don't forget, those of you guys who are new, don't forget that topic this kind of club we get it every Sunday. The same link. Don't wait for me to send you another link. So, pas attendre pour me voir l'autre lien pour nous. C'est toujours le même lien. N'a bien club ça dimanche. N'a bien club là pendant tout juin, pendant jeudi dimanche. Et c'est gratis. Club nous a bien. Donc, restez en contact pour nous capables de gagner sujet d'avance. Ça permet que nous fassions préparation nous-mêmes qui pas étudiants. Mais au monde qui t'a aimé améliorer l'anglais, nous, moi, j'ai une classe anglais qui nous fait 2 fois par semaine. Plus un groupe WhatsApp côté nous fait pratique chaque jour, tant que monde qui fou. Et ensuite, nous avons un club les petits tout pour étudiants qui intermédiaires avec avancé. Donc, qui permettent que non seulement ou apprendre anglais, mais ou pratiquer anglais et puis ou gagner connaissance tout. Donc, nous avons une nouvelle session qui a commencé lundi, qui a des et juin. Donc, nous avons prêté en contact avec nous. Soit pour nous-mêmes, ou bien pour nos amis, nous, pour nos familles, nous, ou bien pour nos voisins. Nous. So now, let's go, please. We're gonna keep on with the question number 3. This question will be really sweet and really deep as well. That question says, do you think death penalty should be allowed for certain crimes? Donc, est-ce que vous pensez, c'est-à-dire approuver ou bien accepter peine de mort pour quel crime? What do you have to say about that beautiful question? So we're gonna start with our dear brother, Mr. Stanley from Haiti. You get the microphone, Mr. Stanley. Just open it and try to talk,
Yeah,
please, brother.
thank you, my dear teacher Michael. I've been trying, since a while because I got bad connection problem. It's one of the reasons that really prevented me, to ask the two first question. But I just want, to say something about the second one. It is possible, teacher.
Yeah, you get the mic. Just do it. You can do a double stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you a lot. I'll try, to be short. And what was the question? The second question. Can you show me, the screen, please?
Yeah, the second question, it was about like security cameras, do you really think that can really help in preventing and also reducing crimes in our area?
Yeah, thank you a lot, Teacher Michael. I can tell on one hand, it can really help, to prevent and reduce crimes in some society. Like, if you take USA, it might be help, to, downside the weight of, criminal activities. But for Haiti, for poor country, it will not really work because you know that when you are in a poor country, people just think that they will not obey by some rules. It's like when you live in a poor condition, you will not even care about what can happen to you. You know, the thing that you just have in your head, like, if you're a criminal, is to do your thing, even though that they might, have the people that you will try, to get in their house, they might have, some cameras. You will not even think about this kind of thing because you know that they will not, in Haiti, I'm talking about the country, they will not have, a good justice system because of the justice system are not well implemented. People will not even care about what might happen to them. It's for that reason I say, like, yeah, it can help in preventing and reducing crimes in some society like, USA, in Europe, because they have, a well implemented justice system. But for poor country like, Haiti, maybe if I take like, Colombia, stuff like that, they will not even care about those kind of things. They will just do their things.
Yes, thank you, brother,
And
Mr.
about the
The
third one, I
question,
just want, to add
yeah,
something.
the question number three now. You can keep it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do I think death penalty should be allowed for certain crimes? Explain. Yeah, yeah, they should be allowed, for certain crime because you know that if you were in a country like, if you were in a continent like Europe, I will take, France as an example. If the country give you, good conditions to live, you have good education, you have insurance, you got some other stuff like that, to live a, a good life, not the better life, just to live a good life. And then if you break the law by doing some criminal activities such as, killing people in the street, like, by doing it, you commit crime, like you committed crime, like you go in your house, you take your gun, and then you go outside and then you kill the person. For that crime, yeah, this might be applied. For things like if you were in need, like you need food, to survive, and then you go in a store, you just break in, you steal something. For that crime, I don't think it will be, it will not be required, to go to death penalty. Yeah, it might be allowed if it's depend on the degree of the criminal activities. And thank you, teacher.
Yes, thank you, and thank you a million, our dear brother, for your double comments. So now it's going to be you, Miss Niftali. You get the microphone, dear sister. Try to talk, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving me another opportunity to share my point of view. For others that didn't be here in my first comment, my name is Neftali, and I'm a new student of Comrade English courses. I'm really happy to among us tonight. About the question number 3, in the world that we are living today, there are many people, many crazy people, and people commit crimes without feel nothing, without feel sorry for the bad act. In the same things, the mm, in the story of humanity, many person were killed for our act. For the act, many person were killed for commit crime, and we understand because for people that have that lost some one that they really love, it's a kind of difficult to accept the reality. It's a kind of difficult to accept that. So for that reason, many people already die in this situation of death penalty. Yes, we know there is little crime, there is big crime, but I don't think that penalty should be allowed for a person that commit big crime, because whenever who is that person, whatever what that person did, nobody deserves to be killed by someone else, because this is also another crime. And what we don't need in our society, in the world, is to have more crime. So I think there is a lot of things that we can do to avoid this unfortunate situation that the question number 4, this is what talk about the question number 4, but my explanation is simple. Whatever what is the crime that person commit, is a human being, and no human being deserves to die, to lose their life, because we don't know how to create life. We don't know how to create people. So I don't think it should be allowed. And to finish, if death penalty could make something in the past, so today we don't will have we won't have more crime. So if we still have more crime, is because death penalty didn't give the result that we are looking for. So thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving me the another opportunity. I hope that I made my effort to be short.
Congratulations. Yeah, I really appreciate that because you get different point of view. I really thank you and I really congratulate you. So don't forget, guys, the club is free. You can also share the link with your friends and family, and they like to join us to enjoy the moment that we are having now. And don't forget, you have the YouTube link in the chat as well. You can also share it with other folks as well, just to join us and to share their opinion in the chat, and also with raising their hand on Zoom as well. So now we're gonna go with Mr. Oselui. Mr. Oselui, my dear brother, you get the microphone and try to open it to talk, please.
Thank you so much, Teacher Michael. Thank you so much. Try to be short. I'm not gonna be long because I
Mhm.
know plenty of people here. They need to they need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Okay. About that question, do you think death penalty should be allowed for certain crimes? Um, I can say yes, of course, on one hand, but on the other hand, I can say it is not too necessary. Do you know? You know what? I'm a Christian. As a Christian, I don't understand that point the same way with others. Do you understand? Because I remember the Bible says, no matter what you do, or no matter what you've been done, if you choose to repent, or if you choose to like uh, 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 um um repent about what you've been done, no matter what it is, the blood of Jesus Christ or the forgiveness of Jesus Christ is waiting for you. This is why I don't want to say like yes, but I understand we are currently living in a world like where everybody or where everything is like change, where a lot of like crazy things happening. That's why I can say maybe yes. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, um, to be quick, as I am Christian, for me, I don't think it's necessary because the blood of Jesus Christ is already paid for everything, especially if the person chooses to be repaid.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to be changed, it's not necessary. This is my point of view. Thank you so
Mm,
much.
mhm. I love it. And I would congratulate you for that, brother. And
Thank
I
you. Thank
think the other part, they might have different question because when you say a criminal, it's like somebody who killed somebody else. Not only killing, not
I
only
got
murdering that we can consider as a crime, but the thing
yeah, I
the
got
the
you. I
the,
got you.
the other folks might ask questions because they say, okay, you know something, the blood of Jesus Christ really what kind of I can say is able like to do everything to forgive
Yeah,
that person. And about the
yeah.
victim, the family. Let's go now with Miss Fabiola, please. Thank you, my dear boy. They did a good job and we really appreciate that, Mr. Oselui. So now, Miss Fabiola, you get the
Appreciate.
microphone. Try to say something, please. Miss Fabiola.
Thank you again, teacher. So I will go the same way with Neftali. I don't remember the name exactly, so I think it's Neftali. So I am not for, they will they should allow for certain crimes. So when we say certain crimes, so as you said, it's not only killing someone. So when someone's stealing, so it's just like a crime too, but it's different categories crime. So it just concern human rights. So I am not for, they have to they should be, allowed, so death penalty. So when someone make a crime, so as Haitian we always say, sometime, death is too easy when someone make a crime. So you just have, to take time to be to be deaf. So just when you make a justice, maybe this person will be regret, the things that he made he have done. So like, take this person after, killing a whole family, after divesting, something that you have been made. So just killing this person like that is just something too easy for me. So I'm not for, to death penalty. So they will maybe give it time, to be regret everything that he have been done.
Mhm. So thank you, Miss Fabi. We really appreciate your comment as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Ginaldo, what's your opinion, please?
Yeah, thank you once again, my dear teacher, and I really appreciate the comment of every single person who was talking about that beautiful subject. I think you guys have said lots of things that is really interesting, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit more strict than you guys because um I think I see, or I understand that a little bit further. For me, I'm gonna be a little bit like a dictator because I'm gonna say yes, yes, and yes. I said that because when it comes to crime, when people talking about crime, they always thinking that they're talking about other people. They never put themselves as a victim. So when you put yourself as a victim, you will understand how hurt it is when someone kill another person, or when someone like do some stuff to get um some 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 people or some member of your family out of control. So in Haiti, you know that there is some spiritual things that happen um very often. Like, I don't really know how to talk about it, how to say it. I don't know if I can say evil. I don't know if I can say devil. But we will use like ritual things like voodoo to do stuff. So as teacher Michael already mentioned, that it's not only when someone kill another by a gun or with some like a knife, something like that. It's not the only way that people can commit crime. And I think when you kill someone or when some people kill others, sometimes you kill someone, it's not only that person that you kill. Killing someone can make a country, a whole country suffer for many years. So let's take an example. Imagine that someone killed Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso right now. I don't know if you guys heard about it. So as we can see, the Occidental country, they usually use other people to kill the people that goes in the opposite of them. So can you imagine someone kill your president and that puts you in misery for many years? Can we imagine the situation of Haiti that we are suffering right now? So it's just because of the death of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. So that person who killed Jean-Jacques Dessalines, and on his mind he might think that he killed only Dessalines, but he killed us, not only Dessalines, because we are suffering today. So I think, yeah, when it comes to death penalty, it's correctly right for me, even if I, we never know, some bad thing might happen. So they might kill someone today, but tomorrow it might be you, it might be a member of your family. So I think, yeah, this is one thing, and we have the penalty here, just for that, to provide justice, and then close like family and victim, you know, and this also prevent additional crimes. Because when someone, let's take an example, a serial killer, he always killing people for no reason. Imagine that someone kill your family for no reason. So that person kill a member of your family for no reason, and you just let that person, or you just let that person still alive, he gonna kill other people. So I think to prevent that, it might be the best way to solve that problem. But on the other hand, some people think that death penalty is like stepping like poor legal like assistance and racial bias. But this is their perspective, and I respect that. But I think, yeah, this is my point of view about that subject.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, we're really interesting and so deep, so deep. I love it. I love that comment. Even though sometimes I ask you to be short, but I think, yeah, you really did it, brother, and I really appreciate that because you know how to talk about difficult subject. Johnson, it's not only English, but know how to talk about something is a kind of different. Thank you, brother, for your English and also for your knowledge as well. So now we didn't go which place instead, Jason. We get the microphone and try to say something about that question, and after that, we're gonna move to the question number 4, brother.
Yeah, the question is crime, about crime, correct?
Yes, it's about death penalty. So, what's your
Oh, death
opinion?
penalty.
Yeah, do you
My
think?
opinion.
Uh-huh. Let's go, please,
Yeah, go
brother. I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Can I?
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. The question says, do you think death penalty should be allowed for certain crime? So share your opinion about that, please.
Okay, my opinion on that is, I'm not against it, and I'm not for it. What I can say is, death penalty is something that they create uh in order to pay what you've done. For example, let's say that you got your wife, because of jealousy, you kill her. As an example, this is something that is really common in our world. Like, a lot of people kill their wife because of cheating, or because of something particular the wife should have not done, and they they let their emotion get control over them, and then they commit that crime, and now this guy go to jail, and then is gonna be having his sentence. So to me, I think this is something that is not fair, but at the same time, it's good because when this happen, when they do that, it's for other people to notice. If you did that, if somebody else do it, this is gonna be their sentence too. You understand? This is going to be their sentence if they commit the same thing. To be honest, this is not something that I'm supporting. This is something that is not good for me. Like uh taking somebody else's life in a such condition, like they can like put you in an electric chair, and you die until you give your last breath, and you die. To me, I think this is not something good, but at the same time, it's just like a warning to for others. It's a warning for others. It's the same thing when a thief, like for example in Africa, when a thief steals something, what do? They punish you. They can burn you. They could like put fire over all over your body. They can like they just give you a kind of sentence in order for the other thieves could see not to commit the same thing. But as a matter of fact, I don't think this can change people for real. It's a bad thing for sure, but this is not gonna change them. This is something that has been here for a long period of time. But however, we still have crime going on the same way. Crime keep going on everywhere, all over the world. I don't know if you guys have like I've noticed how many people have died like for the same thing. But however, things like crimes keep going on all over the world. You know, to me, it is not something good, but you got to take it as it is. You got to take it as this is their rules. You can't break their rules. So God knows everything. So this is humans' law. You can't be against that. You can't do anything against that. You got to take it like it is. So uh, so be it. So be it. You understand? My opinion about that is, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I can't say I am for it or I'm against it. The only one thing I know for sure, what comes around comes right back. You know, if you commit a crime, you kill somebody, you have to you gotta expect you're gonna receive something in return back, like something bad in return. You know, don't expect that you kill somebody, you're gonna live forever. You're gonna like expect your sentence. You understand? This is how I see it.
Yes.
What you do good today, you will receive it in the future tomorrow. You will receive something good in the future tomorrow. If you do bad things today, so you can expect bad things tomorrow. That's what it is.
Mhm.
That's my opinion,
Great.
Mr. Michael.
Great. Thank you and congratulations. And I
All right.
really appreciate your opinion as well because it's a kind of balance, it's a kind of difficult, but you really did it. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we're gonna go with the last person in that question. It's going to be you, Mr. Austin, our dear brother. You get the mic and try to be short and yes, spread your words, please, brother.
Once again, thank you, Teacher Michael. Um, can I see the question, please?
Yeah, the question says, do you think death penalty should be allowed for certain crime? What's your opinion about that, brother?
Okay, thank you, Teacher Michael. And And I really appreciate Mr. Aguinaldo a comment, I really appreciate that. And sometimes I remember when Mr. Aguinaldo tried to share his comment about the discretion. I remember the answer of Prime Minister of Republic Democracy of Congo. When, for example, you have a child of 18 or 16 years old, they enter in a house, they keep a family, like mom, dad, and son. What kind of punishment he deserved? And the interviewer, the journalist, it's kind of difficult to answer this kind of question. And for me, it's really good, to apply death penalty in our society, even though it's honorable, the human universal right doesn't offer that to kill people, but it's a better strategy, um, to lead a country. For example, I'm a president. I want to lead my country. I try to put all of this position for my people. I try to create employment, create job, give them job opportunities, to um provide them a better system, education system. And after that, I try to provide them the basic thing. Without them, people can live. And after that, I will I will say, still if you commit a crime, I will apply that. And in our society, if, for example, in a public place, if someone commit a crime, you try to apply this kind of death penalty. And this is a lesson. This is a lesson for the world of people. Because as Mr. Ignaldo mentioned, sometimes you kill one member of family, you destroy completely the family, because you know how much the person is kind of significant for the family, you know. And, and after that, for me, it's better. It's better, because I remember when I was at school, I got a professor. He trying to explain about something about the dictator, the value. If if you did something, you will bring you for Dimash, and after that cemetery, it will kill you, and people will afraid to 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 commit this kind of crime. That's my opinion, teacher Michael.
Yes, thank you. And thank you a million, our dear brother. And I really congratulate you, Mr. Austin. You did a really good job. And I really congratulate all of you, the folks as well. You really did it tonight. And we had opportunity to gather together and to be around and to talk about that topic. We are not expert in this area, but we have opportunity like to speak English and also to share ideas as well. And it's a kind of way like to challenge ourselves. Do you understand? Because to speak English, it's one thing, but be able to talk about difficult subject, it's another thing. That's the reason I can understand why some people they don't really want to raise their hands because that topic it's a kind of deep. But we already covered the question number one, number two, and number three. So now it's going to be the question number four. Question number four. So I encourage all of you guys try to be ready in order like to share your thoughts about that question. The question number four says, what are some crimes prevention tips could you suggest? So we're gonna start with Miss Neftali, please. You get the mic, our dear sister. Open it and talk.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. I am so happy to have opportunity to talk about especially the question number 4, because when I mentioned in my answer about the question number three, I didn't mean that people who commit crime have to be forgiven by justice or by the victim family. No, 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 nothing like that. This is the reason that I support in a part the idea of Mrs. Fabiola. Not at all, but yes, I support a little bit the idea of Mrs. Fabiola. So when people commit a crime, there is in a part of the world many other people that crying, that suffering about this loss of altruism, like death penalty, kill people eye by eye for eye. It doesn't give us the result that we really want to have. So for that reason, I suggest other prevention and tips that can help us avoid to avoid crime. So one of them is when some people already commit some crimes, we can we can um, we can how can I say that? We can apply some really hard really hard work for that person. We can use that person to work without earn nothing or only for their food. This is a good thing about me. This is a good thing because nobody want to work every single day without earn nothing. So like you despise your opportunity that you had to live among of human beings. So you commit a crime, so you have to pay for it. So that can be a better lesson for other people that have in their mind commit crimes. In the other tip that I suggest is we have to start to learn deeply the behavior of that person, not when they are already adult now, but we can provide when they are a simple child. Because for example, if you have a child, we really love it and we feel there is a connection between you and your child. But the same things should be happen with other child. So unfortunately, many of kids in the world doesn't have the opportunity to have the love of parents. So for that reason, many of them, unfortunately, eh, others people abuse of them. So that those kids, the kids are the future criminal. So if we close our eyes in those situations, so we can't avoid the fact that in the future someone maybe can kill our loved child. So we have to start at the base. We have to try to take care of the pain in a base, I can say. So for that reason, to be short, I suggest to but really the punishment of people that commit crimes, not for kill them because it's another crime, and we can't use that people to for benefit of our society. And other tips is try to take care of the child in the world, even though it's not our child because they don't have the fault to born in the world without a parent that really loves them. So this is my humble point of view. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving me the opportunity again.
You're kind of humble as well, as you mentioned. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I really congratulate you because you grew a lot as well, Mr. Naftali. And you did a really good job. We really think and really appreciate it. So now we're gonna go really quick with you, please, Mr. Ginaldo, my dear brother. You get the mic, and you the other folks keep raising your hand, and I'm gonna go with you after. Mr. Ginaldo, please.
Yeah, thank you once again, already teacher. So I think I'm gonna be as short as I can in that question because I have it really short. Yeah, I think some tips for to prevent. I don't really like to use the word prevent because for me, I think we can't prevent people from that kind of stuff. Like we can do whatever we want, so the world will behave some criminality, but I think we can reduce it. We can reduce it. Some tips for that. I think the first thing is parent responsibility. I think the parents have to take more responsibility for their kids in order to lead them to the right path. And the second thing is a better educational system. I think this is something that can prevent us from that. And the third thing is to create more opportunity and employment, so people can have opportunity to work, to do stuff. And I think, yeah, I just like to create infrastructure because we know I said parents responsibility because the education that you receive home is something that will affect everything that you will learn in life. You might be a doctor, any kind of professional you are, so the education that you have home will affect that kind of the second education that you have. That's why I think we have lots of people with some background educational, but they are look like dumb, or they like they act like people who never went to school. So I think the first thing is to educate the kid home, educate them well in order to prevent that. So this is my point of view about that subject. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations, dear brother, Mr. Ginaldo. So now it's going to be you, Mr. Oselu brother. You try to say something about that question, please.
Thank you so much, Teacher Michael. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not gonna be long again. I'm trying to make quick. What are some crimes prevention tips could you suggest? Okay, for me, that's a beautiful question. And then this is the hardest one as well. Okay, and I'm trying to answer that question. Um, one of the tips I can give to prevent crime, I can say a lot of people who commit crime, most of the time, most of the time, um, people who commit those crimes is sometimes those one who don't have a really good education. On that point, I wanna encourage like um um, um the kids' parents to make sure they give a good education to their child. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if people really receive a good education, um, they know how to do the right thing. I think they're not going to do like the wrong thing. This is why I say a good education can reduce um crime. That's one of the tips I can give. Um, the other one is if you have a business and then you really know anytime anybody can come in that business to kill somebody and to steal something. One of the tips I can give is to set up um um how can I say that? Is to set up a good system of security or camera so that people like that can stop people from coming like um um however they want. This is all I can say for now. Thank you so much.
Yes, congratulations, and really interesting. Really appreciate our dear brother. So now it's going to be Mr. Stanley, please. You get the microphone, brother. Let's go really quick. Would you please, Mr. Stanley? Thank you, Mr. O'Sullivan.
Yeah, thank you, teacher Michael. Do you hear me well?
Oh, very well, sir.
Yeah, first of all, I really want, I really want to take this advantage, to congratulate all of you guys. What opportunity, to say something about this question. It's really deep. And then when I think it over, teacher Michael, the only thing that, just come in my mind, because, I live in Haiti, to be honest with you, is hope. The first thing that come in my mind, for this question is hope. And after that, give, the mass opportunity to make their dream come true. When I'm talking about, to make your dream come true, it's like, even though that, some of you guys talking about, educational system, good one. Yeah, it's a really important thing. Once you have it, it will help you, to have a sense of purpose in life, because you know that once you got knowledge, you really want to, put into practice what you have learned. You really want to help the society, by advancing the field you are in. But if you got, education, even though that it's not in the country there where you were, even though that it's not a good system of education, but you still have education. Once they don't give you opportunity, to realize your dream, you will become more dangerous. It's like you feel like you lose hope. It's like you see the light. You were in the tunnel, but you couldn't see the light, even though that you do, no matter what it is. It's like you were dating. You learn, you receive education, even though that it's not a good one, but you receive it, but you still live, you live abroad just to flee what happened in your country. But once Haiti give you opportunity, to realize your dream, to have a car, to help your family, to bring food on the table, to not worries when you're on the street, about things that might happen to you. It's like the country will not be facing all those things. You know, you can see now there are a lot of things that happen in Haiti right now. It is because even though that some of us, go to school, but we don't see, hope. We don't, it's like, quite difficult, to make our dream come true. Once you go to school and then the government, the elite economics give you opportunity to make your dream come true. Even though that you receive, you live from hand to mouth, but you know that one day the sun will shine over your head, because you know that you go to school, you got um your degree, your bachelor degree. You know that if you work pretty hard and then you combine with that thing, your burning desire to realize something, and then you will it will fly. In that case, the thing that I want to say, to prevent, those kind of things, criminal activities. Maybe I'm talking about, Haiti, poor country. First, it's to give the mass, hope. It's to give them opportunity to make their dream come true by, creating some, infrastructures. When I'm talking about infrastructures, I remember, like, Mr. Ginaldo talking about that. It's like you give up people, the mass opportunity, to get employed, to not be, between job, and after that, insurance, health, give the mass opportunity, to have credit, so that they can build their dream. And then you will see that these things will downsize the weight of criminality. I think it's all, and thank you, teacher Michael.
Congratulations, our dear brother, Mr. Stanley. You did really good job, because it's a really deep subject. Talking about crimes, it's not easy, but you did a wonderful job, especially about that question number 4. Mr. Jason, you're gonna be the last person in that question. Please, brother, open the mic and try to talk, please. I said, Mr. Jason, if you're ready, open the mic. But if not,
Yes,
we
sir.
can.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir. I'm here.
let's go, please.
I'm really sorry. I was like handling something at the same time, and I kept myself on mute. Therefore, I didn't hear you. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. What is the question?
The question says, what are some crimes prevention tips could you suggest, please?
Okay. What are some crimes?
Prevention tips
Prevention.
could you suggest?
Yeah. Well, do I have a particular? Let me see. Do I have a particular uh thought about that? I don't think so. I can say that all my words are gone now. Anyway,
Mhm.
so what I can say is, uh, in order to avoid crimes, to prevent crimes going on in the world, what I can suggest is to have a very great security, you know, and we also need to have what we call discipline. Discipline can do everything. If somebody put order in your life, you got good discipline, I think you can do a lot of things. This is the reason why that Haiti is facing a lot of crimes nowadays. It's because they a lot of people don't have discipline. They don't well organize. You understand? Uh, I'm sorry if I'm making this comparison between Dominican Republic and Haiti. Dominican Republic and Haiti. When I'm taking a good look, I can see that there is a very huge comparison between Dominican Republic and Haiti. Dominican Republic, you know, I can say it's almost the same as Haiti, but there is a very huge comparison, big difference. I mean, there's no a lot of crimes in Dominican Republic. It's kind of peaceful, more peaceful than Haiti. But why all those crimes going on in Haiti, but in Dominican Republic it's not the same? These people, they always say Haitians are smart. They have a capacity to learn several languages, but why can't we do the same thing? Now they already qualify us as smartest, like smarter than them. So if they already like put us in that position, that means we got a certain privilege in them. Now, if we are smart enough, if Dominican Republic is so peaceful, why can't our country, like, why our country cannot be so peaceful the same? Why we have that all those crimes going on and Dominican Republic don't? That's the question. It's because those people are people that are well organized. They have discipline. They discipline themselves. For example, the government, Abinadel. I'm sorry if I mentioned his name in the meeting. I don't know if it's allowed. Yeah, you see, he's doing a wonderful job for his country. I'm not saying that it is something good for Haitian. Haitians are being deported to from Dominican Republic to Haiti. For what? For what? I'm not gonna say that this is racism. I'm not gonna say this is something particular. I'm not gonna say that. He's trying to make a country, you know? He's trying to make a country to avoid certain things going on in his country. Why can't we do the same in Haiti? Why cannot we do the same thing? It's because they are well organized. They know how to handle things different from Haitians. Understand? In order for you to prevent crimes going on in your country, you need to be well disciplined and respect each other, have love from each other. If we don't have love among ourselves, like among us, this is gonna be keep happening. You know. So when I'm looking at Dominican Republic, beautiful constructions, beautiful stuff. Those people are well organized. So
Mhm.
this is one of the reasons why strangers like to invest in this country is because they see that Dominican people have love among themselves. They are well recognized. Okay, they do that. If Haiti was like that, it would be the same. So this is one of the best thing that we can do to avoid crime going on. That's my tip. Thank you. I don't want to
Great.
be I don't want to be too long.
It's okay. So thank you, and thank you very much, all of you, my dear brothers. I think that we've been here. It's almost like it's about some 2 hours, and we had something really interesting. And I know not all of you guys should get opportunity like to spend 3 hours, like connecting on Zoom, but we are discussing about this beautiful topic, and we already covered the question number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're gonna go to the question number 5 because we are about to go to finish. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna take before we go with the question number 5, we're gonna take a really short break. But the question number 5, it's amazing. That question says, according to you, should the criminals receive amnesty if they really repent, especially you folks who are kind of like not even agree about death penalty. You have to raise your hand just to say anything about that question. Do you think it's a good idea to give them what we call amnesty? So we're gonna take our really short break, people, and after that we're gonna keep on with the question number 5, please.
Même si yo ta deporte ou. Afre nèg la tande, ou a sonje mte pale ou? My name is Steffi from Comrade Language Courses. Dans Comrade Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur word grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comrade Language Courses. Comrade Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop. Qui sont obtenus pour commencer, nouveau session c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous besoin. N'attend nous toutes.
Okay, so we're extremely happy to have you guys like keep connecting, and we are going to keep on with our subject. It's about crimes, but the question number 5 it's a kind of really interesting. So, do you think it's a really good idea for the criminal to receive amnesty? What do you have to say about that question? So we're gonna go right away with Mr. Oselui, please, our dear brother. You get the microphone, Mr. Oselui. Try to say some about that beautiful question, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. But to be honest with you, teacher, I really want to, I really want to answer that question. But do you know what? I don't understand that word like honesty. Can you give me like an idea about that word, please? Honesty?
Y-
Amnesty?
yeah, it's like I can, even though we don't really get this kind of thing in our culture, but I
Yeah.
think there are some politicians and other like to be on power. They were talking about that. It's like, for example, I don't want to call to name people, but for
Okay.
example, we have the dude in Village DJ, and we say, you know something, don't do that, don't do that anymore. I just forgive you. we call
Oh,
that we call that amnesty. Sometimes people call that grace, but it's a kind of different. When you say grace, it's like somebody who is in prison,
oh, oh,
and the
favor?
president the
Oh,
president make what we call a grace. But
oh,
for those guys, it's like it's how can I say that? It's like the justice system can also agree with that, and making that decision, and to forgive. We really forgive that person to say,
okay.
Don't do that anymore." You understand? You get the mic, keep moving. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I didn't really understand that words, but now it's it seems like they're doing you a favor, right?
Yeah, we can say that, but we are talking about criminal who
Yeah.
do really bad things. You understand? And we just forgive them. Like Lamar Sanju, yeah, don't do that, boy. I will
Okay,
forgive you. It's okay now. Uh-huh.
okay. Let me try to answer that question. For me, I don't think it's really like as I said earlier on the third question. Um, on the other hand, I can say yes. On one hand, I can say yes. On the other hand, I can say no. But especially the situation that Haiti facing right now, um, I don't really think it's important to 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 like give them that opportunity. Do you know what I'm saying? Because as I'm Haitian, I really want that country to to be switched in another level. Do you know what I'm saying? And those people, like those criminal, they make that country like so bad. And then if we do them that favor, I don't think I don't think that's good for me. I don't think that's good because we suffer too much. You know what I'm saying? We suffer too much. The people like suffer too much. A lot of baby like get killed. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessary because we suffer too much. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you. This question is it's kind of tricky, but imagine, okay, you say no, I don't agree with death penalty,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have prison in our country. So,
Mm-hmm.
and we say we're not going to give amnesty. So, what we gonna do? Okay, what we're gonna do? So, and you, the other folks, what do you have to say? I think it's a really nice subject. Thank you, my dear brother,
Thank
Mr.
you
Mr.
so
Oselu. Yeah, we really did it. So, thank you a
much.
million. So now, Mr. Jason, you get the mic, brother. Try to say something, if you agree or not, according
Yes,
to your
sir.
opinion.
According to me, should the criminals receive honesty if they really repent? Why? Why not? Okay, uh, if you repent, like criminals, if they repent, it is up to the people that uh, they have committed the crime to. You understand? For example, me, if somebody like does something wrong to my family, one of my family, like shot, like kill one of my family, uh, I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna forgive you. I'm not gonna forgive you. Like I said, it's a soul for a soul. That's
Mhm.
what it is.
How
You have
much?
committed this crime, so
Oh,
you gotta pay it back.
a lot of people get
it
killed.
this is not up to me. It is up to God if he's gonna be forgiven, if he's gonna forgive him. But me, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
forgive you if you kill one of my family member. Never. You
Mhm.
know, God will forgive you, but me, no. As a human being, you understand? Because my family is precious to me. I love them. You kill one of my family, I will find a way to kill you back. Soul for soul. That's what it is.
Yeah, we understand. So
There's no
thank
way out. There's no way out. That's what it is.
uh-huh.
You are forgiven. Yes, God will forgive you, but me, no, I will never forgive you.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
understand? This is my
yeah,
opinion. Yeah, there's
yeah.
like
I'm sorry.
there's there are ways like a second chance, but not me that gotta give you the second chance. If you touch one of my family member, I'm not gonna give you that second chance. God will, but me, no, never.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Never give you a second
interesting.
chance to live. Yeah. But if it's an accident,
Interesting.
if it's an whether you know what, if whether it's an accident or not, it's written in the Bible. If this is written in the Bible, when a pregnant woman got hurt accidentally by somebody, when a pregnant woman got hurt accidentally by somebody, the Bible says that soul that got hurt by the person has to pay his soul for that pregnant woman who got hurt. That's what the
Mm-hmm.
Bible says.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it accidentally, not in purpose, I'm not gonna forgive you. Let alone if you do it in purpose. How about that? How
Mm-hmm.
about that? So, therefore, in life, you have to be careful as best as you can. You have to respect everybody. You have to be careful as best as you can, not to hurt nobody. Therefore, you yourself, you wouldn't like to see yourself in that position, killing somebody. You would never put yourself in a circumstance like that, killing somebody. This will hurt you. This will hurt other people that are around you. This would be very hurtful. This is one of the reason why, if I think that way, why you cannot think the same way?
Mm-hmm.
If I know that life is precious, your life is precious to you, to a lot of people. Why you can think the same way? Do you understand? Therefore, you have to respect everybody. You have to be careful as best as you can, so that everybody like can so that this energy can come to you back. So if you careless, you're killing other people. You're killing other people. You commit a crime. You don't care about other people's life. So I'm not gonna care about your life either.
Mm.
That's what it is.
Yeah, thank you.
And if
I'm
I
sorry.
one last thing to be over, one last thing to be over. If you did something wrong to me, you commit a crime. If I do it to you back, it doesn't mean that I'm a criminal. I'm not a criminal. This is revenge.
Mm.
That's it. That's my opinion. They have a
Good.
second chance, but not me, right?
Thank you. Thank you,
All right,
my
sir.
dear brother. Yeah, I really congratulate you, Mr. Jason. I really appreciate it. So now we're gonna go with a different person. It's going to be Mr. David. Mr. David, please, you get the microphone, brother, or open it and try to say something and try to be short if it's possible. Mr. Jason, Mr. David, I'm sorry.
Hello, Teacher Michael. Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you for this opportunity to, to express myself about criminality in Haiti. My name is David. Uh, it's the second time I take part in this conversation. My point of view about this, it's a popularless position. I think I usually told that with my friends when in every situation, when we get tied, we must discuss. Uh, the, the criminal, the criminal in Haiti have a lot of a lot of capacity. So they kill our brother, they kill our family, they kill our friends. Uh, it's a difficult position uh, to to give amnesty with them, but there is no action we can to be if this action can can switch the country in another level. And my position is if they will really repent with their action, we can use this position to give amnesty, and we will move the country in another level because the criminality is the principle, the main obstacle, the main problem in the country now. I think
Mhm.
if we really we can use this position amnesty for transform the country, it's an opportunity. We can use it. That's my point of view.
So thank you, and thank you a million, our dear brother, and I really, really congratulate you. So now we're gonna go with a different brother, Mr. Stanley. Please, you get the microphone and try to open it and try to say something, please.
Yeah, thank you, my dear teacher Michael. Thank you a lot, for this question because I really appreciate and I, congratulate as well the gentleman that just said, their thought about this question. I really appreciate the way he's seeing things because me, I got, almost, the same, insight about this question. Because, when you are in a country where you can do nothing, to prevent, criminalities, you can do nothing, to go against the criminals, you should have an alternative. I'm not talking about, to give them amnesty and after that, if they don't really repent, and after that, they will try to kill people because, we are in Haiti, and then the way things going on, it's like, every day matter getting worse. It's like they kill thousands of people in the streets. And then if the government can do nothing, against them, to take their arm, what should we do? What should we doing in that case? What should be done in that case? First, it's like, to try to find, an agreement. It's like, win-win situation. It's like I know that there are a lot of families that been, suffered about them. What should we do, to compensate that situation? First, we can accept, to give them amnesty only as long as they accept, to give their arm. And then we can say, like, I will give you that thing for a compromission. It's like you will give your arm, and after that, I will put you in jail. Maybe you will, you will be behind bars, maybe for 7 years, maybe for 7 years or more than that. But if you know that there are some criminals in some society, and then you can take, their harms, you should find an alternative so that you can, prevent things, or you can, like, or I can say that downsize, the rate of killing people. Because you know that every day we wake up and then you see another Asian people kill another Asian people. It's like why they do that. First, it is because, it's maybe I might be wrong. It is because their voice are not being heard by the government. You know, it's like they are the mass, the marginalized people. They are bended. They are in the poor conditions. Once you try first to resolve their condition, the mass. I'm talking about the mass, the mass that been suffered a lot. You try to resolve their situation, and after that, try to approach, the criminals and to propose them something. If you cannot do anything, to resolve the situation, because you know that there are a lot of, big, sophisticated, and then if you can do nothing, to take them
Mm-hmm. So I really thank you, Mr. Stanley. You did a really good job. It's you have like some connection problem, but I really appreciate it and I really thank you, Amelia. So because of the time, guys, if you can try to be short, a little shorter, just to give the other folks opportunity to say some before we go, I think it would be really sweet. So now we're gonna go with Miss Neftali. Please try to be really short if it's possible. And yeah, and after that, we're gonna go with a different person, please. Miss
Thank you,
Neftali.
Teacher Michael, for giving me another opportunity, and I promise to be short. So about the question number 5, I don't have many things to do, but as I mentioned in my previous comment, I'm not agree about death penalty, but that doesn't mean that I'm okay to forgive criminal. No, a criminal will stay a criminal, no matter the weapon, no matter how weapon is that person. So my advice is not something that I'm okay. My advice for Asian comrade, my Asian comrade. So when we are talking about some subject, we can make effort to don't see only 80 because in the other part of the world, things is not the same in Haiti. And unfortunately, in Haiti, it happens something, many bad things. But when we get in a situation to talk with someone of other nation, we have to stop selling the worst space of our country to others because they don't really understand what's really happening. And if we still talking about bad things in Haiti, when we have in a situation to when we are in a situation to talk about Haiti, that gonna come in our mind to talk about Haiti is bad things. And other things that I want to mention is, unfortunately, in Haiti, we don't really know always what is love. For example, it's kind of sad, but in my life, I never give a hug to my mom. And now I don't have the opportunity. But if I have the opportunity now, I think that I'm gonna let it go. So why I mentioned that in Haiti we don't really know how is love, and when it's not our children, we don't really know how to treat those kids. For example, I remember a word that we use. I don't know if they still using it. Sticentanese. Okay, I know that kid is a kind of unfortunate to don't doesn't have a parents, but is really is no empathic to treat kids to treat innocent human being like that because in the future when they become a criminal and may commit some crime kill our children. They don't really know how much are you suffering because they don't know what is love. Love, we know, you know what is it, but they unfortunately don't know. So if we want to to resolve the situation of criminal by killing criminals, that doesn't signify nothing for that person because unfortunately many of them doesn't know what is love. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Thank you. And I really appreciate your comment because it was so deep. And I really think and I really congratulate you. So and I think Miss Elda, you're gonna be the last person in that question. If it's possible, try to open it, try to say some and you the other guys try to be ready for the question number 6. Miss Elda, you were the last person. If you're here,
Hi,
try
thank you
to
so
say
much,
some.
Teacher Michael. Thank you so much for choosing me again. And I don't know much about the question, but it's really beautiful question. And also I can explain much because it is a delicate subject. But for me, I can say it is yes. I understand, according to me, if a person really committed a crime, after some time has passed, he or she shows remorse for his or her actions, he or her can receive amnesty. On the other hand, I can think also in the case of the victim, if the criminal who committed the crime was given amnesty, the victim or the victim's family may feel that their suffering has been minimized. That's why justice must also consider the right and need of the victim in an evaluation. We must, in order to advise in any difficulties. For why about criminals we serve amnesty. One thing, even though each country, because each country has different law. One thing, the amnesty law is not mandatory for some criminals or those who destroy people's lives. And then, in reality, I can understand that if repents and he demonstrates we was for what he did, okay, meaning he pays for that he did, he can get amnesty, which is like he has been forgiven. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, our beautiful Miss Elda. We really appreciate it and we really thank all of you who had the opportunity to comment in the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're gonna go to the question number 6. The question number 6, it's it's sweet as well. What would you do if a close friend or maybe a best friend committed a serious crime? What would you do? If you want to say something, qu'est-ce que tu as fait si un bon ami t'a fait un crime qui est grave? Only if you raise your hand, I'm gonna give you the mic. But if you're not with it, we're gonna go to the other question, which is going to be the question 7 and to finish. So, what would you do if your best friend committed a serious crime? So, I encourage you guys lower your hand, Mr. Oselu, because I just want to know if you really raise your hand. But now we're gonna go, Mr. Jason. Try to be short if it's possible, Mr. Jason, please.
I'm gonna be short. This is a very good question,
Mm-hmm.
and this is something that I've faced already. Committed a crime is not only when you kill somebody. Understand? It's not only when you like kill somebody. You have committed a crime. There are many different ways you can commit a crime to somebody. You can hurt someone. You understand? Uh, what would I do? I would I would forgive you as my friend, okay? But we would never be friends anymore. I will forgive you for sure because you're a friend. A friend is like a family, you know. But you it's like it's the same thing. You're not gonna be my friend anymore, even if it's one of my family member. This person will never be my family. I will never consider this person as my family. But I will not kill that person. I will not like harm this person.
Mm-hmm.
If it's somebody that I don't know, you're not my friend, you're not my family. Yeah, you commit a crime, I will kill you for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Yeah,
destroy you.
thank you.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
Yes, thank you, and thank you a million, our dear buddy, Mr. Jason, for that wonderful comment. And about you, the other folks, do you have something to say about the question number 6? If yes, only if you raise your hand. If no, do you guys want to say something? Okay, it's always a difficult question. Maybe your friends is there with you. I can understand. I can understand you don't really talk about that, but I can just imagine if you are in a different position or different area, you would have thing to say. Okay, so it was a really nice pleasure to have all of you folks discussing about the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the last question. If you have something to say, you can just raise hand and say it, because the question number 7 says, do you agree that there are some situations where it's okay to commit a crime? Miss Neftali, you get the microphone. Try to open it and try to say something, please. I said, Miss Neftali, you get the microphone, please. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was trying in the right device. So yeah, teacher Michael, I had something to say about the question number 6, but because of the time, I just want to say only on things about the question number 6. Sorry, number 6. If my friend commits a crime, even though I forgive you, but forgiveness is not enough because there are some people suffering about because of your bad actions. So you have to pay for it. If you have to go to the prison, I don't care if I have to say that things to the justice. So I'm gonna do it because I love you and I really want to see you making good things. So yeah, about the question number 7, I promise to be short. Yeah, in the world today, there is many crime, a lot of crime, a big amount of crime. So for that reason, many people is trying to get some tips to protect ourselves and themselves, and also people that they love. But unfortunately, sometimes bad things happen with people that we love. And it's hurt. We know that. It's really hurt. We have to we have to have been in a situation like that to understand how much it hurts. But every single day that we have, that we wake up, is a new opportunity to break up the cycle of hatred. Love someone that we really love, it's really hurt, and no one that didn't have been in a situation like that maybe can understand. But every single day that we have new opportunity to avoid to become a criminal like that person that commit the crime to kill our lovely person. And also we can do things different like in the past, because in the past many decision that we took didn't give the result that we really want. Why I say that? Because today we still have a lot. I can say we have more crime than before.
Thank you, and thank you very much, Miss Neftali, our dear one. So now it's going to be Mr. Jean-Claude, please, our dear brother. You get the microphone. Try to say something before we finish. This is the last question, please. Mr. Jean-Claude, you get the microphone. If you are not ready, we're gonna go with a different person. Okay, Mr. Jean-Claude, please.
Yeah, I'm here. About the 7 questions, this is a difficult and ethically complex question. Legally, crimes are not considered okay under any circumstance. Morally or ethically, there are situations where people might justify breaking the law, especially when it comes to survival, hurting others. You can use self-defense. If someone attack you and you're armed, then to protect yourself or others. That may be considered feasible, even if technically a crime was committed. You can use self-defense. This is my opinion.
Great. Congratulations, our dear brother,
Good teacher,
Mr.
Michael.
Yes, congratulations and thank you. So now it's going to be you, Mr. Geraldo. Mr. Geraldo, you get the microphone. It's going to be maybe your first comment and try to open it. Try to talk, please, Mr. Geraldo.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Gerald, and this is for the first time I joined this building. I want to answer the previous question, question six. I just I'm not I want to, I'm not talking. I'm not gonna talk a lot, but I just want to say something. Uh, I think there is someone who said that she will forget. It was a woman. She will forget, forgive the person that committed the crime, as her friend. I think the question does the question does referring that the crime was committed to you. So if you do forgive him, you will be friend. You will stay friend with him. I think. I don't know if you catch my drift, coach. Because yes,
Yes, I got you. Uh-huh.
yeah, because the crime doesn't wasn't committed to you. And also we should consider that, like, we can be thinking about if the crime was to make sure or to defend or for the welfare of your family. It was done on purpose. It is a good act, I think. So it's really difficult to answer this question, because there's plenty of situation that can be on. And for this question, what would you do if a close friend? Yeah, this is the question. So I want to answer the question seven now. Do you agree that there are some situations where is it okay to commit a crime? Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. Uh, if somebody kill your mother, what would you do? If somebody kill your mother, somebody kills your mother, what would you do? Yes, you have to take revenge. Of course, I think there's plenty of situation to commit crime. I think this is something that I don't want to do. Okay, I hope I will never do that in my whole life, in my lifetime. Right? I don't like it. This is what I was thinking about, and the question about is it okay to forgive the gang in Haiti, so to give them amnesty? I wanted to say for this question,
Mm-hmm.
that it's really weird.
So,
It's really
mhm.
weird because the gang, you don't know what is going on in their mind. Sometimes, so when you see them talking, so like they're giving an interview, they're saying a little thing that you can say yes, oh bro, they are okay, or they are trying to find a solution for the country, or sometimes not, because meanwhile when they enter, I mean they hit to a neighborhood, they come, they kill, they steal, they steal at the same time, and those same people are saying that they are trying to find a solution for the country. So you can't trust them. You can have belief in them, even the politician, the government. So we are cooks in this country. This is really difficult for us. So we don't know what to do. I don't I don't know what to, because if you give them, someone said that you can we the only way to forgive them, to give them amnesty, uh, um is to hand over the I mean their own, like, they are not that dumb. They are not that dumb. They won't do that. They won't do that. Bro, coach, I'm sorry, because I know that I'm not talking in order, because I answer three questions. It's and in a bad way. But I think this is my first time, and you will understand me, and I hope I will participate in the next lives. Thank you.
Yes, thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Geraldo. So where are you, Mr. Geraldo?
I live in Haiti. This was my sister Elias and Jessica who sent me this invitation
Ah,
to
okay.
participate. And yes.
Okay, good. So, I mean, the same link that we're gonna use next Sunday, it's going to be every Sunday. Do you understand? Especially during that month, which is the end of May,
Oh,
and after June as well. Every Sunday, it's going to be the same link, but it's
okay.
going to be a different subject because the other subject is going to be about culture and customs.
Okay.
We're gonna have a lot to say about.
Okay, coach. So I can't wait for next Sundays because
Mm-hmm.
this is my passion, English. I want to
Yeah.
become fluent. I want to be. I hope I can speak like Snoop Dogg. I cannot speak, so I want to reach that level.
Yeah, try to get in touch with me in order like to receive the topic. Not only the link, but if you get the topic, you can do your research in order like to be able to participate like properly, or I can see better.
All right, thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome, brother. Okay, so now we are about to go, people. We are about to go because it was about like 3 hours. We spent some 2 hours together. Today is Sunday. Do you understand? And I know most of you guys tomorrow you're gonna go to work. I can just imagine that the reason we have to go. We have to go. We had a really wonderful club tonight. It was about like crimes. We are not expert in this area, but we had a opportunity like to share ideas, to share thoughts, and also to practice English to entertain ourselves. It was so interesting. So now we have to wrap things up. So you, Mr. Oselui, you're gonna be the last person and try to say something about that question. Just open the mic and try to say the last word, please, brother.
Thank you so much, Teacher Michael. Okay, to be quick, do I agree that there are some situation where it's okay to commit a crime? Yes, I do agree with that. And to show my agreement, I'm going to take that as an example. If me and my family, we home chilling, right?
Mm,
Me and my wife, my children, and then suddenly somebody comes to my house and then he say to us, he's gonna kill us, right?
mm,
And me, as a man of the house, like I see, I look around, I see like I can stop that from happening. But to stop that from happening, I gotta do something, right? I gotta do something. Okay, he said he gonna kill us, but me as a man, I see like I can shoot him, even though I'm not going to kill him, but I might shoot them and feet or break one of his hands. You know what I'm saying? Just to stop it from kill us. But when I do that, it is not like I am being a criminal. Yes, I do commit a crime, but not just I am being a criminal. Just I try to defend myself and my family. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why I say sometimes it's okay to commit a crime just to like like save more life. If you're gonna kill if you're gonna kill us, me, my wife, my kids, it's even better to kill them. Do you understand?
mm-hmm,
It's even better to kill him. But me, I would I would not try to kill him. I would try to just to stop it from kill us. Shoot them
mm-hmm,
somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? This
mm-hmm.
is my point of view.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, all of you, especially you, our
And
dear brother. I'm sorry.
before I'm going I'm really wanna like encourage you, Teacher Michael, because I see like you're doing a great job. Um, I think just tell you things like you're doing a great job. I think this kind of words are not enough just to show you like we appreciate the work, the job that you're doing. I think you deserve more than that. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is listen to me right now. I think Teacher Michael deserve more than that, guys. I don't know if you realize that as I realize that. Teacher Michael, thank you so much. This is what I can say for now, but I think you deserve more than that. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Great. Thank you. Thank you. I would do, brother. And I really thank all of you guys because you've been doing a really great job, even though most of you guys, you're not in the United States, but you speak really good English. I really appreciate it and I really thank you. And to speak a language and to know how to talk about difficult subject, it's another thing. Do you understand? I really appreciate it and I really congratulate all of you. So what you can do, as I told you, you can invite friends and family. And also this is the club, but also we have the English school as well that we have twice a week, as I mentioned. And also we have a WhatsApp group, but the WhatsApp group is for student because sometimes you ask me to be in the WhatsApp group. We have not only one WhatsApp group, we have another WhatsApp group where people receive the link. And also we have another WhatsApp group where we practice every day like crazy people. And also we have a book club for our student, especially for intermediate and advanced student, where we read like some 2, 3 books each month. For example, this month we finished reading a book, How to Talk to Anyone. And after that, now we are reading Think and Grow Rich. It's a really good book that we've been reading. I really love it. Do you understand? And I think June 8th, we're gonna have a club. It's going to be about poverty, where we will get opportunity like to make a summary about that book as well. So what you can do, people, is encourage friends and family if they want to improve the English. We have beginner, we have intermediate and advanced classes as well. They can contact us and we can give them more details how we do things. So thank you. And thank you very much, Mr. Oselu. Thank you, all of you, our beautiful people, our brothers. I love all of you guys, and I love especially your beautiful work that you've been doing. So prepare well, try to get in touch with me, and see you next Sunday at the same time. So have a good night and sleep well, like small and big babies, all of you brothers. Have a good night, everybody, and see you.
Thank you.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre dans men, même si yo t'a déporté ou. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje m'te parler ou. My name is Steffi from Comrade Language Courses. Dans Comrade Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur le grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comrade Language Courses. Comrade Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.